does love you. What's the matter with this guy? How come he never hears what I'm trying to tell him? It's time for Ocala Magazine Radio. Kelli Hart is in the studio. Let me push this button and get her photo on there, her video, I should say. Good morning, Kelli.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Where have you been? You've been
working.
Busy.
Yes, I know. I feel like I haven't been actually in the studio in weeks.
Calling in. Chris called in last week.
I know.
Yeah, that was fun.
I know. Thank goodness that he was able to jump in and do that for
Were we
us.
able to see the video we made from that moment, that conversation?
I didn't see it.
I put a picture of him on there, and he's sitting with two freaky, skinny statues.
Really?
Yeah, I'm guessing you took the photo. I don't know.
I think that I do. I think I do recall that, yes. No, it's just we've been making some changes at the magazine, and with the hurricane, we had a lot of catching up to do and deadlines, and we have so many major projects happening. Our Best of the Best is underway, and that's always a big project. So there's just a lot happening. In fact, today is the last day that people can vote for Best of the Best.
Yeah, if I'm breaking the rules, don't tell your boss, okay? I don't know if he's...
might get back to her at this point.
I don't know if anybody could hear this,
Okay.
but I've been voting more than once. Am I allowed to do that?
So I think that you can. I think that you're able to go on. Now, some people's devices are set up a little bit differently, but
Does it tell you can't vote again? I figured
there have been some people that on their device it won't let them, and I don't know if it's a cookies issue or something, but yeah, you should be able to go in and vote at least one time a day. But it ends at 5:00, so we encourage everybody to use their last few hours of the day to vote and encourage their consumers and clients to vote, because at 5 the link will no longer be good, and then we'll get to go in and to the back office part of things and see all of the final results, which is a lot of fun. So I'm really excited about 5:00.
It is fun, absolutely.
Yeah.
But for the rest of us, it's just fun to look at the list because it's the best of the best. So it doesn't matter who wins. We get new restaurants we may not have tried. And new everything.
I think this particular year, and I've done this 5 years now, is more diverse. There was more nominations of places I had never heard of. So it was kind of fun because now I get to have my own personal list of places I want to go and check out.
It probably says more about me than anything, but I don't go to many. I'm kind of stuck in ruts all the time. Like if I find a good restaurant, I don't.
Creature of habit.
Yes.
You just like to go to the same
so
places.
So when you see somebody says, a great place to get, one that came up, and I don't want to seem like I'm saying favorites, but that guy who has the truck out 200 that does the Jersey Mike or something like that, is that what he?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a chain, isn't it? What's the guy down the road who does the subs or the Philly steaks? What's that guy's name?
What's the name of that one?
Do you know? No? But anyway, everybody's talking about him, and it's like, God, this guy has a truck.
Yeah, that's how I discovered Big Lee's Barbecue. He was a food truck, and I had never heard of him or passed by, and then all I saw was all of these comments on Facebook about this barbecue. So, of course, I tried it, and, it's delicious. So that's how we learn about things. But I think that it's a great tool for people, especially visitors. So if you have anybody that's coming into town in December, which is when we announce all of our winners in our December issue, it's a great chance to put a Ocala magazine in their hand if they're visiting, because basically here's the best places to go.
I bet it's harder for you ladies than it is for us guys, because when you say who's the best, for example, beautician, you're pretty loyal. Guys don't care. We go to anybody to cut.
Right. Yeah, that is true.
But so you're going to always vote for your own.
We are. I've had girlfriends who have wanted to switch hairstylists and will go through this big process of, I have to sneak by. I can't drive by this person, or, there's someone here that works for here and I don't want it to get back. And it's just like, wow.
I saw Ocala magazine. I think I told you this a long time ago, but I saw Ocala magazine in my mother's hair beauty place, whatever. And that was in Homosassa.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
That it was sitting in there, and
That's great. We've had one of our friends of the magazine was visiting Asheville after we had visited and wrote the story, and we delivered some Ocala magazines to Asheville, and just a few weeks later she was there and went into one of the places that we visited, and there was a stack of Ocala magazines in Asheville. So that's pretty cool.
That's kind of
we bridge relationships that way.
Like a cool technique for getting to spread the word about what you're doing. If you have an article, like I think there was an article on Homosassa Springs some time ago.
Yes, we did.
That's probably how they became introduced to the magazine.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, because we tie it all in, we put it into print, which comes out monthly, but then what we do is then we promote our own content throughout the month on social media, which, of course, using hashtags and other people's platforms, we're able to really get it directly into their hands, because they'll get an alert that, hey, Ocala Magazine has tagged you in something, and it's an article about you. So it makes it very nice to be able to bridge. I think you did that to me and Robin
this month, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Anytime we post anything, if it's a spotlight about a person, if it's someplace we've visited or a restaurant, and then we promote it on social media, of course, we want to connect the people so that they realize what we're doing.
I think I'm the only one who actually had something shocking to reveal. Nobody else said anything shocking. You'd be shocked to know that I read a book a week? That's not shocking.
For someone who doesn't like to read, it's shocking, I guess. Well, did you read my dad's yesterday?
I did read you that, and that was sweet, by the way.
By a car, that was pretty shocking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but if you heard the whole story, it's kind of silly. But yeah, that was a big. If you read my editor's note this month, that was a really big challenge for me to do that, to step out and do that.
No, that actually makes us endear you more.
Well, I appreciate it, but it's not always easy.
Did you get some feedback? Bad feedback?
No, I haven't.
Good. That's good.
Thankfully, maybe that's the one time that I won't.
Your dad has a great name, just so you know.
I know. Larry's such a great, strong name. I'm sure you will agree. But that's the best. I mean, it's so much fun. It's like 40 under 40 and 40 over 40. These are big projects. It requires a lot of time and organization.
We got a congratulations card from somebody.
Really?
Yeah, somebody in every office sent one to me and Robin.
How nice.
I can't remember who it was now, but they were nice.
I think people have enjoyed, and I may be wrong, and it may just be because this is the first time we've done it, but I feel like people have really enjoyed the 40 over 40. There seems to be more conversation happening on social media about it, and maybe it's because people under 40 already use social media to tell about what their favorite everything is. And so for a lot of these people who are, up in age, they're not on Facebook doing selfies and posting pictures of their spaghetti, and you know what I mean? Like that's stuff that we do. So if it's not something someone's already using a lot, then there's some mystery about these people. And I was reading through, and there were so many interesting things. I think one of my favorites, I've said this a few times, is Judge Scott, who was in a band. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, who knew he was in?
Who was in a rock and roll band?
The Royal Guardsmen, not just any rock and roll band.
Yeah, and it was so fun. And when he sent me his answers, of course, I'm reading them, and I've only ever known Judge Scott in a courtroom, in that capacity. And he was so light and so fresh in his answers. And he even sent me personally a picture of him with his band and his long hair. And I was just like, this is the best part of projects just like this.
I just can't imagine him sentencing anybody to death. He's just too nice.
I know.
If I was on the death row, I'd say, you know what, can I go to this guy? Maybe.
I know. But it's just interesting. We know him in that capacity.
Yeah.
And so to read his answers, and they were light, and he was in a rock and roll band, and then he made the comment that his mom said that, you can't make a living in rock and roll, so he quit. I just thought those were really fun stories to know about people that when you see, you just attach them immediately to one very specific thing. And they're all so diverse. And everybody that was mentioned in our 40 over 40 is just super diverse. I loved that list.
I think it's an example of what you guys do all the time, which is you connect us to each other. You connect us to you, and somehow that's the commonality that connects us to each other.
Yeah, and it makes all of the trying to coordinate photo shoots and get people here and there and what we should wear. And, it's very time-consuming, but at the end it makes it so much worth it because everybody is just really
Do you know what would have been better, though? Can I just tell you one?
Yes,
everything. There's one thing that could have made it better.
Okay.
If I had at least one phone call saying, "You're not over 40," but nobody seemed to believe that I wasn't.
Well, we knew you were just over 40. We did know
just
that.
A hair.
Just a smidge over 40. But we've had it's interesting. We in the past have even had people who were in our 40 under 40 who were strangers, prior to that collection of people that bridged out because, this person on this side does this and this person is interested in that, and the two of those people get together, and now the next thing you know, they've created a friendship or a business partnership, or they're doing business together. So there's a lot of reasons and facets as to why we do what we do, and sometimes it looks like it's just a popularity contest and things of that nature.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Who cares?
Maybe a little bit of it is.
I had an email from I told you we have authors who have been on the show who read the magazine online There's one in New York that wrote back and said that he enjoyed reading the article. And he saw Robin and me in the thing, and he saw the other people.
Nice.
He lives here part-time. I think he lives across the street somewhere, but he lives in New York most of the time. So
that's fun.
Yeah.
We love that. I mean, I love when people send us feedback. It's not always what we want to hear, but that means people are reading. And even if they're calling with some type of criticism, that it still means they're reading. So ultimately, that's what we want. Right? We want readers.
Good attitude. Yeah.
So we get it. We get it.
Yeah. Good for you. We don't really like the negative stuff here.
Well, it's not always nice, but I think that's no matter where you are, what you're doing, you're going to encounter it. So,
all right, let's take a little break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
All right.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be breezy and humid on this Friday. Variable cloudiness along the coast with some showers and a thunderstorm. Clouds and sun inland with a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. High 85 to 89. Partly cloudy Friday night, except mostly cloudy along the coast with a shower. Low 71 inland, 78 at the coast. For Saturday, clouds and sun and humid with a shower or thunderstorm around. High 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too.
Hello, gorgeous.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you. The City of Ocala Department of Recreation and Parks are proud to present the 34th annual Light Up Ocala on November 18th. The fun starts on the square in downtown Ocala from 4 to 9 p.m. There'll be food vendors, 4 stages of entertainment, Whoville, Theme Kids Zone, the downtown holiday skating rink, crafts, the Juniors Sunshine Christmas Parade around the square, and at about 7:30 p.m., the official downtown lighting ceremony. See you at Light Up Ocala.
All right, 19 minutes after 10 o'clock, Kelli Hart is in the studio. This is Ocala Magazine Radio. Of course, Kelli is from Ocala Magazine. Did you just hear the last ad Joe did for Light Up Ocala? Can you believe it's that time of year?
I know. I can't believe it. I posted something on Facebook a day or two ago about the icicle lights already being hung in the trees at
Robin was
Citizen
just
Circle.
telling me, yeah.
I drove by and I thought, what? It feels like maybe it's earlier than usual.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, listen, I know it's a process. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I was shocked to see it so early. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's a little earlier. But if we're expanding downtown and adding more lights, it would make sense mathematically that they'd have to start earlier. So
yeah, there's more of an area, I guess, that have to be lit up now, right?
But it's so hard to believe. It's already.
Have you or has Lily ever done the ice skating rink that they put up?
Yes.
And?
Yes. We've done it several years.
It's beautiful to watch.
It is.
I just wondered what it felt like.
It's gorgeous. So we made the mistake of one year driving over to Daytona Beach because they have an ice skating rink they set up right kind of next to the shoreline.
Right.
So
Really?
you're ice skating, but yet you're watching the waves crash, and
Oh, that's
so it's
kinda
really
pretty,
interesting.
isn't it?
But it's actual ice, so they do a lot of the hockey teams practice there and stuff. So after going and skating on real ice, of course,
okay.
to her now she sees a little bit of a difference where before she was sold on the plastic or
work.
whatever it is.
Yeah,
but
that is fascinating, isn't it?
it is, but I think it's great. The kids absolutely love it. I mean, it seems to be jam-packed from the time it opens until they
and
take
if
it
you
apart.
watch somebody who's kind of got the knack for the plastic ice, they do it just like ice.
Yeah. I'm not good on skates, ice skates, any skateboard, anything with wheels on it. Kelly is best with her feet planted firmly on the ground, so I'm not even going to try it, but we always partake in it every
Robin and I are going
year.
to New York for Thanksgiving week, and she wants to do the Rockefeller Center ice skating.
Yes.
I'll take pictures.
Yes.
There's no way. I
No.
would fall down. I'd be dead.
Yeah, we went one year and I watched, but I was not about to embarrass myself in front of all the people who, of course, they know how to ice skate because they live there. And I was, I'm a wall hugger. I've always been. Even when I
right,
was
that would've
little,
been me, yeah.
on skates at the roller skate rink,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
a wall hugger. So I'm not going to even try it, but it's fun to watch. And there's so many events that are kicking off, for a little while in the summer. We had a struggle even finding events to fill our event pages, and then as soon as October happens, it's just like we don't have
really?
enough space.
Oh, really?
So the back of our book is several pages every month. We break it down, music, this month in art, this month in culture, on stage, to try and give everybody a really good, reliable resource on all of the things that will be happening in that upcoming month, so they can kind of set their calendar and pick and choose what events they want to go to. And I know for me, my very favorite event of the year is coming up at the end of October, and that's FAFO Art Festival.
Oh, yes,
I can't hardly wait for that.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that it's, back downtown where I think it belongs, and that is going to be an absolute major event. It's just going to be
signature
perfect.
event for Ocala.
Yes, it's fantastic, and the artists are always so fantastic, and the fact that it's downtown and you can pop in and out of the shops there.
You need to be in the show.
No. There's
Are you
so many
doing-
amazing artists, Larry. I mean, there are just absolutely brilliant artists, and it's like,
Oh, come on.
what I do is not like on that level.
Everybody
What I
says
do is
that.
more like I don't know.
Can you imagine if Andy Warhol said that? Honestly.
He probably did say that. I
Honestly.
think probably all artists say that
he
about
was,
themselves.
He was painting soup cans.
I know.
So, but everybody adored his work. So you
I
never know
know
who the audience is.
You never do know. You really don't know. And I just love art, and it's my absolute favorite event. So I hope everybody will save the dates for the 28th and 29th. Do you have a call? Sure,
phone
yes.
call? Good morning. You're on the air with Kelly.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Kelly, I just want to tell you how much the wife and I enjoyed the over 40 edition of your magazine. It was simply wonderful, and Larry and Robin look outstanding. And Larry, I'm telling you, you looking great. You need to give me your makeup artist. You're looking really good.
His name is Chris Red.
Our photographer's phenomenal, but we did not do retouching. I want you to know that these 40 over 40 were photographed as they were. They look fantastic. We didn't spend any time retouching, so.
Well, they're a really good-looking couple anyway. They're great on the radio, but they're great in person.
Absolutely.
Say, Kelly, have you heard anything about the hotel going down in the square?
They keep saying there's supposed to be a groundbreaking happening in fall of this year, but then I've also heard that there's talk of an extension that I guess our city council will have to vote and decide if they're going to allow for another extension. So I'm hoping that they don't, because I'm ready to see that thing get going, but there just may be some timeline issues or something that's postponing it yet again. So once I know for sure from City Council, then we will update all of our readers, of course, because I know everybody's really been waiting for this thing. It seems like it's been looming forever. So,
Yeah.
I wonder why.
break ground, or what did they say, get off the pot?
Yeah, say that. Say the whole thing.
I can't. Not on this station.
This might be the last year where the Christmas tree will be if they start the hotel.
Yeah, I know. They'll have to find some other place to put the tree.
I'm sure they'll find a place.
They'll find a place for sure, but
It's going to take a lot of space. It's going to crowd a lot of people down there, so I hope it works out, but we'll see what happens. But I think the hotel will be a great asset down there.
I think so too. Keep reading Ocala Magazine, and I'm sure as soon as we know more, we'll make sure that you know more.
Love your magazine. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Would you ever take a staycation and stay at that hotel?
Yes, I've already talked about it.
I would.
I want to be one of the first people there. As soon as I know you can book a room, I'm booking a room, and I want to stay in the nicest room.
How many stories are they saying it's going to be?
5 stories.
Okay.
I've heard 5 stories with the bottom floor being retail and dining.
Oh, that's
and then
nice.
also they're supposed to be on the same property, and I forget the number, but I think maybe 9, I'm not sure, townhouses
Oh, really?
that you can rent.
Oh, okay.
Which, I'm looking at that space and it seems awfully small to me.
The artist rendering looks nice.
The rendering looks gorgeous and it looks pretty big,
Yeah,
as far as space and parking in the hotel and then now townhouses, and I'm just like, how are they gonna do it? But that's for some very smart engineer to figure out,
It's
not me.
always misleading. Do you know the hotel that went up where the Disney Welcome Center used to be? I can't remember. Is it a Days Inn? Do you know where I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Off of Highway
so
2,
many.
right down the road from here. There used to be a Disney Welcome Center. Was this before your time? No, can't be.
Probably not.
How long ago was this? But anyway, a hotel went up there. They tore down the Disney thing and put up a hotel, and nobody ever in a million years believed that was a big enough space to put a hotel. But it's there now.
Listen, there's people very smart that can calculate all those things and make it happen, undoubtedly. But, I'm ready for it. I think it's going to help people come across 40 and start to become patrons of the businesses that are there or that are planning to be there once this hotel, people for some reason in Ocala have a real issue in their mind with crossing 40. Like it's a freeway or something. But if you go to any other city that has a downtown, you will find those same sized, as busy, if not busier, roadways. And it's simple. You wait for the light, you cross the thing. But we've got to really start trying to promote people, crossing 40. And
There's nothing over there. That's why.
Well, there's a lot of things over there. Tavern on the Square is over there, and they do amazing, delicious food and music.
Okay.
And Katia Vineyards is there. I don't know if you've been there.
Which one?
Katia Vineyards.
No,
so
where's
cool.
that?
It's right on the corner of the, what is that?
No, I know
Castro
there's things
building?
there. I should have said the perception is there's nothing over there.
Right.
The Symmetry place, I love that little place.
Symmetry's over there.
Yeah,
You could park in the parking garage and go have dinner and walk to the Riley and take in all of the lights and the sculptures. Everything. I've done it myself. It's really
and that's
a welcoming walk.
And that's one of the reasons why I think the magazine serves us all, because a lot of times we're stuck, or at least I am, in a rut, right? The magazine says, there are other things out there.
Yes,
So-
we try. We try to utilize every page of the book to give readers some
And I think
motivation and enthusiasm about this city.
what they've done with the train station also, and that little art walk next to the train station.
Yes, it's fantastic.
So
and it's growing.
starting to happen.
It is, and people are growing, and it is happening, and we're excited and thrilled to always be able to share the progress. So we want to encourage people to like us on Facebook. Go to Ocala Magazine on Facebook, like us on Instagram. We share all kinds of information there as much as we possibly can and interact with our community. And also on Facebook, you can go to the link and vote for your favorite best of the best for this year, and voting ends at 5 o'clock today.
The last day.
This is it.
All right.
Today's your last chance.
Don't tell your boss. I'm going to vote again for
Okay.
some of the same people I've already
won't tell her. You won't
voted
tell her.
for.
Okay.
Thank you, Kelly. Always,
Thank you, Larry.
Always fun.
All right.
All right, we'll take a little break. This is WOCA Ocala.
Like I know you could.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the